Welcome to today's trumpet tutorial. My name is Mlamotembo and I'm a trumpeter based in Zambia. Thank you very much for playing this video, and please make sure you watch to the end. In this episode, I will be giving you brief trumpet history, and I'll also be introducing to you the trumpet valves and show you how they do work. But before we begin, if you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe and remember to hit the notification button so that you can be notified every time I post a video. So the trumpet has been in existence for many years. It's an ancient instrument. The Bible testifies to its importance in the early religious ceremonies and events, like in the Battle of Jericho, where the priests blew the trumpets to take down the wall of Jericho. And actually 400 years before Christ, the Greeks were holding a competition in trumpet playing as an item in the Olympic Games. So this really gives you an idea on how long the trumpet has been in existence. But during that time in the ancient world, the trumpet wasn't really used as a musical instrument. The trumpet was used as a tool of communication, more especially by the soldiers when they were fighting in battle. They were using the trumpets to signal attacks or to signal instructions. So that is basically how the trumpet was used around that time. Not until the early years of the 17th century, when the orchestra was just beginning, that's when the trumpet was recognized as a musical instrument. But the problem with the trumpet around this time is that it never had any valves. It was just a simple kind of tubing. Alright, so I'll just go on and show you this image that contains different types of trumpets. Thanks to Leo and Kilian, the two professional musicians that are based in Germany, and I requested them to send me this picture that contains different types of trumpets. They've been very helpful, really. As you can see, the first trumpet doesn't have any valves. That is how it appeared back then when the trumpet was being used as a musical instrument. And it could only play the natural sound. It could only play the notes of the harmonic series. Because it never had any valves, it was also playing in one key of music. So basically that's how the trumpet looked like back then, before it had any valves. So the standard B-flat trumpet works in this similar way. If I've not pressed any valves and I blow into this standard B-flat trumpet, it's going to give me the notes of the harmonic series. And so the trumpet was restricted to playing one key of music. And when the music modulates or changes key, the trumpeters will be required to change instrument that sounds in that different key where the music has modulated to. So basically, that's how the trumpet worked when it was, being used as a musical instrument. But not until the late 18th century, when a man by the name of Anton Weidinger developed a keyed trumpet. Now, because of that development, the trumpet could now start playing melodies. It could now start playing chromatic scales. It could now start playing diatonic scales, just like other instruments do play. So now the trumpet could now start playing melodies around this time because of that development that Anton Weidinger did in the year 1795. But this is not a keyed trumpet. This is an improvement of the keyed trumpet that was introduced around that time. So when the keyed trumpet was introduced, other trumpeters kept on trying to improve the idea, to improve the system, not until they came up with the standard form, with the standard trumpet that has valves like this in the year 1830. That's when this standardized trumpet was introduced. So what then is the purpose of this valve on the trumpet? What are they doing on the trumpet? All right. When I blow the air into this trumpet, it goes right into the third valve. From the third valve, the air goes into the second valve through this short slide, and from the second valve, it goes into the first valve through this short slide, and it goes out through the bell. So that's how the air is basically traveling through the instrument. All right. As you can see, there are three valves on this trumpet. There are other developments that were done as well after this three valve trumpet was introduced. There were piccolo trumpets that were introduced. I will give a review of the piccolo trumpet in the future video, which has got 4 valves, so I'm going to show you that. All right, so there are 3 valves here, and if you pay much attention, each valve has got corresponding valve slide. All right, so this is a corresponding valve slide for the second valve. This is a corresponding valve slide for the first valve, and that is a corresponding valve slide just behind there for the third valve. All right, now what are these corresponding valves doing? These corresponding valves are helping to divert the air when you blow into the trumpet. So instead of the air just going straight away into the third valve, second, third, when you press the valve, the air changes direction. It comes into this second valve slide and the pitch changes. So that is what is happening. As you can see, the valve has got tunnels there, and that those are the tunnels that are helping to divert the air inside the instrument. And when that happens, the pitch changes. Let me just try to show you, because the second valve slide is too small, and it's much more visible to see what is happening when I press the second valve. So that's what is happening. As you can see, there's an opening going on inside the instrument. All right, so that is what is happening for the first valve as well when I press it, and that's what is happening for the third valve as well. So there's just that opening going on, and the air changes direction. So when the air changes direction, the pitch changes as well. So basically that is the purpose, and that's the function of the valves on the trumpet. So instead of the trumpet just sticking to that harmonic series without the valves, now with the addition of the valves, the trumpet has got harmonic series sounding at variety of pitches. So with the development of the valves and how they are able to work and the purpose they are having on this instrument, these valves can also be combined as well. So there are 7 valve combinations on the trumpet, this being the first one. That's the second valve combination, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. All right, so those are the 7 harmonic series, I would say. Now the trumpet has got like 7 harmonic series, and when you combine those harmonic series, the 7 harmonic series, you are getting a scale, you are getting melodies. So those are the 7 valve combinations: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right, so that's how the trumpet is working. So when you press any of these valves together, or you press one valve, they are diverting the air into these valve slides, and you are able to produce sound in different ways. All right, so anyway, that's how the trumpet has, been used back in history, and on the way having valves as well, which has given an opportunity for trumpeters to play melodies just like any other instruments do. All right, so I hope you found this lesson very helpful for you, especially those who are wanting to take trumpet as a musical instrument that they would like to learn. I'm sure this gives you more ideas on how the instrument really works. All right, so I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like the videos as well, share the videos as well, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And my name is Mlematembo. I'm a trumpeter based in Zambia. I will see you in my next lesson. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that.